Hello, I'm James Baggott. I'm the founder of Car Dealer Magazine, and joining me today is Mike Brewer, our used car awards host. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, James.
Nice to see you. Now, Mike, we've got together once again on Zoom to give people some news on our used car awards. I'll kick off with some of that information, and then I'll come to you and you can let us know why we've made those decisions. So we've decided as of today to reopen the entries for the used car awards for the period of lockdown. The reason being they closed last week, but we didn't think it was fair really to mystery shop these dealers who are closed. Better to let them concentrate on what they need to do. And we're going to close those nominations on December the 2nd. So Mike, we had a discussion about this, didn't we? We really didn't think it was fair to mystery shop dealers during this time, did we?
No, not at all. If dealers are shutting down during lockdown 2.0, there'll be nobody at the end of the phone. And we take this very seriously when we do the used car awards. And once we go through that nomination process, we want to make sure that everyone gets a fair shot of winning one of our very important awards. So we've decided to move the awards from this year and into next year, into early next year, to give everyone a chance. But that's the bad news. The good news is it means that it's now opened the books up again. So more people can get in there and get nominated if they haven't already. And that means that they can get a fair shot of getting a used car awards. And it doesn't matter what kind of business you got. You could be a guy selling 10 cars from a small little unit, or you can be a super site selling hundreds of thousands of cars a month. It doesn't matter. Just get yourself nominated. You're all within a chance.
We had some fantastic entries already, Mike. I mean, it's been helped by a boom in the website. Lots of people logging on. So what they can do if they need to do it, log on to cardealermagazine.co.uk, click on the used car awards tab at the top of the page. That will take them to the stories that were written about the awards, and in each of those stories is a link to the survey where they can just simply fill out their details on the nomination front. In terms of the key dates, what we will do is we will close that survey now on December the 2nd. Hopefully, as of today, the day that dealers are allowed to open again. We will then compile the nominations list, which is our longer list, and that will come out on December the 7th. And when that comes out, the mystery shopping begins. So dealers need to watch out, don't they, that we will be on the phones and on their websites, checking out their service. And then we will reveal the shortlist on January the 5th. So Mike, what advice would you give to dealers that are putting themselves forward for one of these awards?
Well, just do what you do best. Be honest to yourself and be honest to your customer base. As you know, we take it very seriously with the mystery shopping, and you never know who's going to be on the end of that phone. It could be us, or it could be a real punter on the end of the phone. So just be honest to yourself. Think about the way you conduct your business. I know that everyone has really picked up the way that they're doing business at the moment, coming out of lockdown 1.0. Everyone had a boom in terms of the industry, and everyone did really well. Your website filled up with people coming onto the car dealer website and also onto the dealers' websites to go and buy cars. And everyone seems to have upped their game. And this year, more than ever, I think the awards are more important because as we come out of lockdown 2.0 and get rid of this miserable year that we've had, this utterly miserable year, where, let's face it, we don't really want to celebrate awards at the end of this year. I think we all want to celebrate going into to 21, that it's going to be a much better year and give those awards out. As people and car dealers come out of this lockdown 2.0, I think more than ever, they have to really up their game, and they really do need to sharpen themselves up because the competition out there is fierce. It's going to get fiercer. Everyone's going to be fighting for those sales, and it's those dealers that are winning that are going to froth to the top, and they're the ones that are going to go away with one of our prestigious used car awards.
And used cars have been absolutely booming this year. I'm sure you've seen that in your dealerships. We've certainly seen it in the coverage that we've been reporting on the industry. Prices have gone crazy. The industry seems to be absolutely having a heyday, really, when it comes to used cars. So it's certainly going to be some tough competition this year, isn't it? I think It's worth pointing out that the awards premiere will be on video this year. It's going to be slightly different once again. We can't obviously hold the big event in the brewery in London, but it does mean that we can change the date quite easily, doesn't it, Mike? So it's going to be February the 5th at 6 p.m. That video will come out. So I suppose, would you say you're quite excited about doing it on video, different ways?
Do you know what? We've all got used to this, haven't we? Doing a lot of business on video, whether it's selling cars, talking to our loved ones, our friends and family. We've all got used to being on video. And I don't think it's going to really affect the award ceremony one bit. It's always nice to get together with our brethren in the brewery in London, and I look forward to getting back to that. But for this year, I still think we're going to have a cracking night. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. And, I aim to put the tuxedo on, get a bottle of champagne and sit here and go through those awards, hopefully with lots of our brethren out there and enjoy it.
Yeah, good stuff, Mike. It's also a little bit of a leap year. We're going to have 2 next year, aren't we? Hopefully one properly at the brewery.
Correct.
In December next year.
Yes, correct.
Good stuff.
It's going to be good. And, to everyone out there, I know it's been hard going through these lockdown periods, and we don't get really clear messaging as what we are about to do or what we're about to face from the government. But just keep doing what you're doing. There's a lot of very happy people out there with some very shiny cars, and I know that it's been a tough year for everyone, but I know everyone is really, really up their game.
Let's hope we can start next year with a bit of a celebration for some people.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm just done with this year. This year's done, isn't it?
Yeah, we're right.
Getting worse.
All right, Mike. Thanks ever so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it, and we look forward to catching up with you in the new year for the awards. Thank you.
Get those nominations in.
Definitely, good stuff. So thanks ever so much to Mike there for his chat there. If you want to nominate yourself for one of our used car awards, log on to cardealermagazine.co.uk, click on the used car tab at the top of the page, take you a couple of minutes and you'll get your nomination in. As we said, those nominations will now close on December the 2nd. Thanks ever so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.